All right, guys, we are back in the building. We got Javier,
Yes,
day
sir.
one. Cray with Lil Ray.
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
And the market is clearly pumping here. So yeah, so 30,668 is the level. Make no mistake about it. So you got basically Trump news. Yeah, I know, guys.
That's some Trump news.
Thing is crazy, man. So, well, what do you do? 30,668. I hear you.
You got echo.
Let's see.
Somebody said Jerome put us in a tunnel.
Yeah. All right, what about now, guys? Is that better?
We back.
Good? All right. Cool. All right, so we're sitting at 30,665 here, chat. Had an expansion to the upside. Got to be honest, I think D-Money's dusted in the competition, so
Oh, man.
I don't think we have to worry about that, guys, anymore. Make no mistake about it. I don't think we're going to be too concerned because D-Money got dusted, so Cray with Lil Ray tried to hold a short and got dusted here. So I don't think the money is going to be getting an advancement. Not worried about you getting fired now. Oh man, yeah. So all right, what do we got? 30,665. Looks like there was some Trump news that came out, chat. I mean, look at the daily candle.
Yeah. This
is
some good stuff.
Cray with Lil Ray. Sounds like Javier was long, guys. He said it's some good stuff. It's not. Hey, it's not good if you're.
Yeah.
It's not good if you're on the wrong side, buddy.
If you're short,
man.
I'm sorry.
Check something here.
Pumped up all the way to 30,697. Wow. Shouldn't have gone to Chipotle.
Oh man. All right. Hold on 1 second here, chat.
What we doing in the chat, guys? You guys making money or what? We up, we're down.
Is Accurate only for lunch? Thought D-Money was about to spit some bars when the echo came in. Nah, not spitting no bars, man. All right, so
Green. Nice, guys, nice.
15-minute chart right now. We know that, I mean, this thing is crazy expansion here, guys. This was a level. The funny part is we had this level mapped out, right? We had the level mapped out here, chat, and we talked about it, and we got the explosion. I mean, during lunchtime. Typically, sometime, right? It's a mixed bag. You're either going to have an explosion or you're going to get a retracement, and we got the push up here from 115 through the level. So 30,000 right at 700 and a bit of a pullback now. So I don't think there's any way or a chance that D-Money is going to recover here, but we're going to find out. Question is, do we get a deep pullback here, chat? Right after that expansion, you would think that maybe we get some kind of pullback, maybe towards 598, but you got the update coming out here at 3 o'clock, and I basically kind of held the whole lunchtime, guys. Didn't even look and got dusted here. So it's going to be a done data. D go all in short. I was short. I was short, chat. I got short at like 500. So shout out to Cam, because it sounds like he's gonna pull this one out. So congrats to Cam, guys. If he gets to 5K,
Chad's accusing me of being Cam.
No, yeah, Javier is not Cam, guys. I promise you that. He is not Cam. So he is not Cam. All right. So what's the next move? Well, you got to be patient here and kind of wait for this thing to set up. Oh, man. Gotta love it. Doesn't look like it wants to drop. Bear flag? Yeah, possibly. Shout out to T Cook. D Money, I'm down 7K before lunch. Walk the dog, now up 8K. Yeah, I mean, congrats. Congrats, you're on the right side of it. Cam is a DJ, he may blow up. Nah, he's not going to blow up this bad, guys. I'm down bad. So I literally let it run. But, I mean, it's the afternoon show. And I wanted, you know, kind of hoping that we would stay below 500 and get a pullback deep to the downside, and we could not get it, guys. So that's life.
How do you feel about all-time highs, D?
Ah, man. Nothing's safe right now, brother.
Nobody's safe.
Yeah, nothing's safe, man. I think, you know, when you kind of look at this, you're looking at 31,000, I think, right? I mean, look at what just happened. We just literally put in a high at 30,693, so close to 700, and before you know it, we're at 31,000.
Yep.
So
I feel like this is one of those scenarios where a lot of people try to just short the market and they get cooked.
yeah, I mean, well, you're looking at one of them, buddy, that got cooked here today. So
I'm sorry,
didn't have a good kind of feel, kind of starting off, guys. Right, had to play catch up. Never a good feeling, but it happens to the best of us. So, but nevertheless, we were able to pull in $5,000. So if this is the end of the run, so be it.
Exactly. At least you came up 5K.
And now you're kind of watching to see how this plays out. So 30,638. You got the range that we had mapped out. The low is 30,596. And that's just what it is, guys. Right? So got to be patient here, and you got obviously a pretty steep pullback to the downside. The 1 hour chart, I mean, look at the 1 hour candle. I mean, chat, I mean, this is,
let's see, will it create a wick or?
It feels larger than what it's showing here. Right? So if you kind of look off the bottom wick, previous 1 hour candle, guys, about 156 points to the upside. So
yeah.
Let's see if we get some kind of pullback before continuation higher. 14 EMA on a 5-minute chart sitting at 30,621. So that would be probably a level of interest. You're kind of watching to see if price taps that level before maybe heading higher to the upside. Come on down, Bears. Big Mama is waiting to give a big bear hug. Yeah, I mean, is that what it's really doing, though? So if you look at the 1 hour chart, you got a crazy push basically above these highs, and you're getting a steep pullback now, but that's not going to be enough for me, guys, right, to kind of salvage what's going on here. So we'll see.
I'm just seeing here the reaction level we get off the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
See what's going on.
Shorts here look promising, guys. So I am kind of reevaluating that, right? So, but sounds like Javier is looking for shorts as well.
Yeah, I'm seeing what we get out of here. See how, because I mean, price has just been above 14 EMA on the 5-minute. It only broke it at 12.15, and then it came right back up. Hasn't been lower in the 14 EMA. So
Cam, he is talking about too much. He is talking about it too much. Keep grinding. Yeah. No, I think Cam has it in the bag, guys. I'm, kudos to him. So he was able to capitalize on, he had a good day. So congrats. He's gonna bag the W. Got the update coming out here at 3 o'clock, and I don't think he can be worse than I am today. So he got it. He got it in the bag, Chad. You gotta love it. Now, if Trump comes out and does a crazy, like tweet or something, right? And, that's a different story, guys. But other than that, I think D-Money may need a loan from you guys. So don't be shy. Hit the like button and drop. You don't have to drop a tip, but at least hit the like button, chat. D-Money is going through it here. Held a runner, and the runner was the opposite direction. So
D-Money's gonna have to live off Olive Garden for a while now.
Financial advisors can always be right. Yeah, I let that thing run, guys. I should have cut it, but it is what it is. D-Money, you got something up your sleeve? No, I don't. Actually, I wish I did. I got an L up my sleeve apparently today, chat. So, well, I mean, we'll take the 5K. We'll keep it moving, and it was a fun tournament. But no, I'm not lying. Maybe Javier is Cam friend and he's watching your screen. Well, I mean, I doubt that, guys.
I can't even see his screen, guys.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing that. So, all right, so we are kind of looking here and just waiting to see how this plays.
I like that reaction off the 14. Let's see if we can
5-minute chart, yeah. So 5-minute chart, we are right at the 14 EMA, chat, right? So do we get more expansion from here back to the upside to re-challenge the highs that were put in right at 700, right below 700, 30,693. From here, I mean, you're talking 54 points.
Yep. I'm long right now from 636.
So Javier's long off 636, guys. A little bit higher than that 14 EMA. Looking for more upside here.
Yeah, I definitely saw that reaction. I liked it. Yep, come on.
What's your TP?
So when I go 10 points up, I'm already break even. So right now I'm just breaking even, trying to look for maybe 15,
so
20 points.
You're trading one account or copy trading?
Yeah, right now just one account.
All right, so you're doing you got a bracket order set in?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah, well right now, yeah, it's just on the break even. That's it. I haven't put I don't have a TP. Just kind of because I like to see, because in NQ sometimes I like to just like wham up, and I'll usually trail it then if it does that, because it means that it could be more profit in there.
All right, so kind of hanging out. Price 640, right below 650 area. Here's the new 5-minute candle, chat. You did have a bullish reaction off of the 14 EMA. Will it hold? I think everybody wants to know, will it hold? And then you get that kind of like V-shaped recovery that we talked about this morning, right back up towards these highs. Would be the ultimate level.
There we go.
So apparently there was some Trump news that came out. So you had news you had news apparently at 9:30ish right after that, right? And then you had more news. So it's like if you're on the wrong side of the market, you're fried. But so far price is holding 30,628, chat. All right, there's the pop. Don't want us back below 633, guys, right? Basically back inside of that box. So if we get back inside of that box, could be in for a deeper retracement. The current 1 hour candle, we know that the previous candle was a bazooka candle, chat. So the question is, will we get a deeper pullback before heading higher, or is that enough of a top wick being put in currently on the 1 hour chart for more expansion, right? So you got to be a little cautious here that the previous 1 hour candle had a nice bottom wick being put in, and this current candle has a smaller wick. So, but as long as we can hold, in my opinion, 5-minute chart, 14 EMA, and these higher lows, could be looking for expansion back to the upside, guys. Hard to want to kind of short this, right?
Yeah.
Already got chewed up, so it would be hard to kind of want to short it now.
When you right, you right.
So let's see how it plays. Good morning. Hey, good morning. How are you? Yeah, I trade on the 5-minute chart, guys. I see Denny replying to that. 5-minute chart, not the 1 minute chart. Typically, I don't go lower than that. You got to know yourself as a trader. So we'll kind of talk through that this week, right? From a mentorship standpoint, you got to know yourself as a trader, because if you're actually trading, chat, the 1 minute chart, and you keep getting chewed up because you got basically caught in some kind of fake out, you're probably better off moving up a time frame, but to each his own. So as we say that, here's the bit of a struggle bus for NQ at the moment, right? But has not broken back below the 14 or back inside the box. You got 1 minute and 19 seconds left on the current candle. So we are kind of waiting for that to play out. Give me 1 second here, chat. So 30,646 area. And you're getting this. Level brought up here. Holding, new 5-minute candle. So that That candle barely stayed above it here, chat, but it still held the level, right? So now you're kind of watching. You got a doji that just printed. You might get a retracement down to 640, and then do we get expansion higher, right? A lot of times with those doji candles, you do get some kind of bottom wick being put in here, and then you push out of this thing back to the upside. So you are watching. If that previous low gets taken out, 30,641, that's not great. So you expect a bounce here back to the upside. Basically that bottom wick kind of holding, and then we expand higher. Are they going to dump since oil is up 8%? Well, I mean, to be honest, I thought that listen, I'm with you, but unfortunately, the short was not the move for D Money, because D Money is in a steep hole here, guys. Let a trade kind of ride through the whole lunchtime and down a lot of points. So I mean, you got to kind of join where the momentum is, right? I mean, at the moment, it's to the upside. It's not, you know. Now, if the short comes now, okay. But we were able to put in a high all the way up at 693. I mean, almost 700, chat. So
what would want to make you go short, D?
So yeah, you would have, I would probably say back below the 14 EMA.
Yeah.
I mean, you need a candle closure, right? So until the end, this is just kind of building out to go back higher. So because make no mistake about it, guys, there's people out there that did not catch that long, and maybe they are starting to kind of sweat here, like, hey, when can I get in and join the party? So you need to see if there's going to be a reaction back up. But if we lose the 14, we lose the gray box, then I would have to say more than likely that the target would be down here. Which would put us back below 600. So Javier, talk to me, man. As far as we talked about obviously stop loss, placement, and losses, and mental. What other questions did you have for day one as price tries to push back up here?
So pretty much just that like, for example, I just asked you, yeah, we're long right now. It's a very high momentum to the upside right now.
Yeah. But
kind of just like, kind of your idea of what would you, or when would be the right approach to change the bias. So that's why I asked you that, which you gave me that explanation, because I've also learned that from you, is that you would kind of wait for at least the 14 EMA to get broken into, and maybe get like a retracement back up, get it, get the 14 EMA tested, and then just continue to move towards the downside. And then I know that you usually look for the targets. Of course, you put your support targets, but you also try to follow the EMAs. So like in that case, it would be, if it breaks the 14, maybe target the 200 or the 50 EMA, right? So I guess I guess let me ask you this. Like, so let's say we do break the 14 EMA right now in the 5-minute chart.
Yeah.
And when would be your entry point if that happens?
Yeah, for me, what I've seen that works the best is that we actually get a candle that closes below it, right? I need a candle that closes below the 14, chat. So because if it doesn't close below the 14, for me, it was just a retracement to go higher.
Yeah.
But the 14 needs to get broken if there's true downside momentum, right? There should be no reason why that 30,630 area should be able to hold up if we're really gonna head lower. Right, so I need a solid candle that closes below it with conviction, a momentum candle, large size candle preferably, maybe even a tap of the 14 and then a close below it down here, and then we get the expansion.
And you would probably want to see like some nice lower lows, right, being made.
Yeah, so and depending on, the time, right, is 229. We got a 30-minute candle that's gonna close out. Right now it is bearish. You got 17 seconds left on the current candle. So if that candle closes like this with a lower high compared to the previous 30-minute candle, maybe the next candle opens up and forms some kind of top wick and then pushes down, right? So I am kind of like mindful of the time frame. You got to know where you're at, and then you're trying to make moves based off of that. So here's the new 30-minute candle, chat. Will they push this thing up, form some kind of top wick, and then expand lower, right? But you would expect maybe some kind of dig into that previous candle's body, and then they kind of melt this thing to the downside, right? So I don't know. I didn't check the news to kind of see, maybe you did, but I did not check to see what the news was about. But, you know, as you guys can see now, right, you're kind of getting some of that selling pressure stepping in. So let's see, 5-minute chart consolidation basically is what we got on the 5-minute chart.
Somebody said Trump tweeted.
What did he tweet, chat? Apparently this is just a go long market still. Yeah. It's so the thing is, and it's all about entries, right? Because if you got in down here right after 1 o'clock on a consolidation, you're feeling good because you caught the move, right? So you don't have anything to worry about. But now it's kind of like, okay, do we need a deeper pullback even if we're going to go higher? That's the question, chat, right? Do we need a deeper pullback? And you got all the way to 539, that previous candle's bottom wick. So that's where you got to be a little concerned. But yeah, you will want to start seeing lower highs and lower lows on the 5-minute chart and a nice break below it.
Yeah, agree, yep.
Right, and you see now, right now, it's starting to kind of form out, guys. You got a high here, you got a lower high, you got a lower high. This is another lower high. 3 minutes and 9 seconds left on this current candle. So is that enough to break to the downside? That's the question.
Yeah, that's a big mistake I used to make, is I would just automatically think, oh, you know, we got to go down. Let me just go short now, instead of kind of like those confirmations that you always tell us to wait on, like breaking the 14 EMA, waiting for pullback that it tests that EMA, and then it continues to go down, making those lower lows. Because I would just instantly think, oh yeah, we're getting a pullback now. Let me just go short, and then boom, that thing just rips up because it was just a little retracement.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to know that. Yeah, it could be just a retracement to go higher, man. So if you're not aligned with the higher time frame, guys, I'm telling you, it could be a game changer, right? Doesn't mean that you're gonna win every trade based off of it, but at least you're trying to align yourself with what's going on the higher time frame. The higher time frame is always gonna win, chat, right? It's gonna price maybe kind of looking like it's not gonna kind of align with it, but it has a funny way of catching up to the higher time frame. So just kind of keep that in mind as you're kind of progressing with your trading. But I mean, right now, you don't want to see this if you're a bear.
Yep. Yep, still failing to break that 14 EMA so far. Just testing it.
He retweeted D-Money for president.
Let's do it.
Wonderful, the best in the business. Frosty Ducks, he tweeted, watch D-Money. He's fantastic, wonderful, the best in the business. Yeah, I appreciate the kind words, guys. But not going to lie, a little disappointed that I kind of held my runner. That was a loser because I'm not going to be advancing here. So, but, I mean, hey, at the end of the day, chat, could always be worse.
Facts.
So, all right.
Oh God.
How to apply for mentorship? Yeah, it's closed now, chat. Right. So if anything else opens up, we will gladly let you know. So there's no way to apply for anything right now. So it's not even worth me sending you the details because it's not open. All right. So a push right back up off the 14 have failed so far to kind of break below it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you want to map out this level here.
That 14 EMA is holding nice.
Yeah. So this is the level that's mapped out when you guys see me drawing that box, that's a range, chat. We're stuck in a range, right? So I know we had questions this morning, like how do you draw the range? I showed that, right? You would literally add the tool to your favorite bar if you want to, right? It's under, you got brushes, arrows, shapes. You go down to shapes, you select rectangle, you hit the star, it adds it to your favorites, and that's gonna put it, you can do like a bar here, right? And it'll always be there. And then I'll just change the color so it's like transparent kind of deal. So, but clearly bouncing off and have not broken down. So the only disadvantage right now, chat, is, you know, will we, you know, are we going to kind of stall out here, or are we going to get another move, right? Because we just had a pretty rapid expansion to the upside off of 600 for about 98 points. So will we get another move in one direction? So typically, I mean, you would have to kind of say that, I guess, if we kind of hang out up here, guys, and we don't push higher, that is not great for the bulls, right? So if we start kind of stalling and we can't break out of this range to the upside, then that's not great for the bulls. So might be looking for a deeper retracement down. D Money, I was one of the winners for the Lucid accounts. I set everything up. My charts are not current, and I'm verified I have market data on TradeAvate. Yeah, so if you have an issue with that, you probably gotta reach out to Lucid. Obviously, you got the account, right? So on our end, it was just giving you the account, guys. You might have to reach out to support, but make sure that you selected the right data, etc. And I don't know if you're on TradingView. If you're on TradingView, then you know, do you have the right plan to make sure that that's accurate? There's a couple things that could happen. That bounce was love, yeah. So 30,648, we're just kind of stuck. Nothing to kind of talk about now. Sign the data. Yeah, you got to sign the agreement as well. Yep. If you're new to, you know, you're automatically going to probably assume that everybody knows that, chat, but you need to make sure that you sign the agreement. Trying to make an attempt to get out of the range. Check the 1 hour chart. Still kind of hanging on, bearish. 30-minute chart, same thing.
Right now, I think the best thing is just to wait and see what the market does, right?
Yeah, people don't want to hear it, chat, but a lot of times, that's why I always say it. Like, you can always wait for a break of the range, right? You wait for a break, and then you typically may have your answer what way they're going to take the market. So this is the range that we're stuck in. If you want to map it out, .30 range right now. Selling pressure, stepping back in. Last time we were down here, we bounced though. So shorts could be in play here below 625, guys. Longs above 656. That's the play. So
somebody asked if I was still long. No, I already took the profit. Took like 15 points, I think it was.
And it looks like more, sounds like rain.
South Florida, gotta love it. Are we gonna break that?
All right, so kind of gave you guys the rundown there. So as far as for mentorship questions, guys, so we talked about profit and loss, how to actually calculate your, obviously you can use your tools if you're on TradingView to measure out the price range, right, for points. Everybody kind of wants to know that stuff, right? You could do it visually. Don't get me wrong. You can put your cursor old school on top of a candle and measure it down. It's just quicker for me to use the measuring tool, so that's why I use it, chat, right? So your backgrounds for TradingView. So this is TradingView. That's the other question that we didn't really talk about yet, guys, on the first day, which is kind of like introductory, right? So we need to kind of talk about it. So I know there's people out there that they send me DMs all the time. So we're using TradingView. This is TradingView, chat, right? This is the TradingView is a charting basically program you're able to use. Now, if you really wanted to, if you're not copy trading, you're able to leverage Tradabate on TradingView by logging into the trade panel with your prop firm username and ID, right? Username and password. You can physically place trades. You got the buy and sell button up here. Those will be active if you're logged into an account and you're able to trade. But in my opinion, the best way to trade, guys, is physically on Tradabate prop, right? So literally clicking over and using that dashboard on Tradabate prop, because you're going to get, in my opinion, better execution, etc. Right? So, but TradingView is the platform that we chart on, and then we physically take trades on TradingView or Tradabate prop. So, can we break the box to the downside? The rain is back here again, guys. I can hear it. So, that's the question.
Yeah, I think if you're a bull, you want to see this thing go right now.
Yeah, I mean you would want to see, we took out the previous candle high, but we're having a hard time.
Yeah.
So I would, yeah, like I said, it's not smart play. I think is break of the box.
Yep.
We'll give you maybe an answer. You guys can see on the 15-minute chart. See how we're kind of barcoding. You got the bearish candle here. Then you got two, bullish inside candle, and then the current candle. So just kind of barcoding. Is there anybody that wants to buy up here, right? Any institutions, etc. that want to buy up here, guys? That's the question.
Looking like we want to break down here. See what's going on.
Up forever? Yeah, so I think will we see 31,000 here shortly, Chad? I would be surprised if we don't. Make no mistake about it. But that does not mean we've seen this in this kind of market where you get the crazy pumps and then all of a sudden you do get a heavy retracement before going higher. So less than 500 people are not lost. The rest watching are lost. Yeah, guys, do me a solid. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Trying to get to 1,000 likes, chat. We had 2,000 likes this morning. That will put us at 3,000 likes on the show. So if you don't mind, do me a solid. Hit the like button. We got over 2,100 people rocking out here. We're gonna drop a poll for Power Hour.
Pump dump or corn dogs?
All right, so we got the poll rolling. Make no mistake about it. So you got 3 options here, chat. Get your votes in going into power hours. So pump dump or I regret eating lunch. So maybe you had some bad lunch and you might not be able to make it to the end of the stream because your stomach is not agreeing with your lunch choice. So maybe you need to reevaluate, right? Wherever you went, we've all been there, chat. Hey,
Publix.
I mean, we've all. Chat, we've all been there, and we know that at the end of the day, you know, sometimes you just don't get it right. So if that's you, unfortunately, today, we understand. Make sure you hit the like button and you're subscribed because we will be back tomorrow.
Hope you didn't have Taco Bell.
At 9 o'clock. Oh, yeah, I don't do Taco Bell. Yeah, don't even bring up Taco Bell, sir. I start to get queasy. You bring up Taco Bell, I start to get queasy around here because of the rat situation at one of the Taco Bells that I saw on the news, guys. Not in a physical restaurant, so I got to say that. But on the news, I did see some crazy rat action, so I will not be visiting Taco Bell. Make no mistake about it.
Somebody said had to take a dump at Publix. No, guys, no. They were making me use the bathroom at Publix. I can't use the bathroom here, so if I'm gone for a while, I had to go to Publix.
D-Money, you do keep us smiling. Hey, I tried, chat. But I'm just keeping it real at the same time, right? I know that there's somebody out there that their lunch did not agree. So it looks like 19% right now. 19% of the chat, they might have the bubble guts, chat. So now, if you're not familiar with the bubble guts, guys, the bubble guts is basically you having some, you know, some gas and et cetera, right? So your stomach is having a rough time, guys. So that's old school talk for, you know, could be diarrhea. Exactly. So trying to keep it. Well, I can't. Oh, man. Did you hold? Well, if you're holding with the bubble guts, I mean, you may be headed to the hospital. I mean, there's no other way to put it, chat. There's no other way to put it. Chocolate rain. Yeah, that's a little bit too drastic. All right, 30,634, guys. We are hanging on by a thread here at the 14 EMA. Will we get some action to the downside? That's the question. So you got 13 minutes, less than 13 minutes for power hour, less than 13 minutes for the update, guys. I'm going to be toast for that update. So got blasted here, left for runner. And price obviously pulled from, I was trying to short from a little bit above 500, guys. I think like 590. I'm like, oh, this has to be the short. And we went up to 690, guys. So do the math.
On that. Hey, you never know. Maybe he full ported or something. And
nah.
You never know, man.
But remember, he had a nice lead already, though. He was... Yeah, it would have to take a lot for him.
I still got faith in you, D.
Yeah, nah, not on
for whatever
this one,
it counts.
I appreciate it, but not on this one. So, all right. You got Apex right now, chat. 90% off using the code PW. That's right. 90% off. You're able to scale up to 20 accounts. You got the 5-pack with Apex right now, chat. You're able to get 5 intraday drawdown accounts, trailing drawdown accounts. 5-pack, meaning that you buy them 5 at a time using the code PW. You can capitalize on that for $95, guys. 5 accounts, so 50K accounts. That is cray with little Ray. So definitely dirt cheap in my opinion. So take advantage while you can of Apex 90% off. So we're just kind of hanging out here, nothing to write home about. Still in my short at 30,563. Wow, you held it?
563.
I mean, you know what's crazy, chat, is that if I would have held it, I probably would only be down like 30 points right now. That's the crazy. But I did not. So shoulda, woulda, coulda. That's just life, guys. You don't always get it. You don't always get it right. So activate them all at once. So you're able to purchase them all at once, guys. It's called a 5-pack, right? You can buy 5 accounts at a time. So as far as activation, you still have to activate them separately. But
Gush magush.
here's the downside
Gush.
push, like we talked about, chat. Break below the box. Got 17 seconds left. Will we get back towards this area down here? And remember, guys, with the Tradeify Grand Cup, you are not able to, you can't add into the position at all, right? So you only got one contract. That's it. So it's not like you can, you know, okay, price continues to push up and you try to average in. There's no averaging in, chat, unless you have, I guess, I mean, let me rephrase that. I guess if you have micros, you're able to continue to add, but D-Money's not trading micros over here, trading minis. So 30,616. You guys know the level that we got pointed out here. Don't think there's any way that I could possibly come back here. So you got 10 minutes for the update, and congrats to Cam for the 5K. Correct. So you didn't leave a runner short. LOL, since not trading micros. Yeah. So yeah, because once you start seeing, I mean, chat, you already know how, you know what the deal is. Like once you start seeing that you are in the negative, I mean, you're more apt to close it out because it's just gonna bleed more. So I predict he will be under 50K. Yeah. I'm not good right now, chat. I can say that. I'm under 50K. So I'm toast. I predict D-Money deep for over 55. No, I'm not, guys. I'm being honest on this one. I left a runner. So my strategy has been, guys, this whole tournament is basically take your profit off the table, like take your winners. And that's like a good topic to kind of talk about. We're talking about the mentorship, right? So if you're up 10, 15 points, take the profit, guys, and look for the next setup. So obviously, once I was down and I saw the update, I tried to kind of Hail Mary it and hold it, and it did not work. So, and it's hard to come back from that. I'm being honest. What I would say if I want, yeah, I know, but I'm not lying. I'm not lying, chat. So I'm not lying. It happens. I finally blew some accounts last week. Just took a few days off to come back, refresh. Yeah, I mean, you know, am I disappointed? Obviously, but will there be other days to trade? Absolutely. So, not gonna beat myself up too bad here. Oh well, you made an easy 5K. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to push. I mean, I wanted to win. I mean, to be honest, I wanted to win, but you don't always get what you want. So 30,625. Right back up.
Let's see if we get that test on the 14 MA and the 5-minute chart of the continuation down.
Yeah, you can see the top wick, right?
Yeah.
So
broke out of that range.
Yeah, we broke the range, guys, right? We did break out of the range to the downside. So are we going to get a continuation here?
1 hour, 4 hour bearish.
That would be about 50 points. It's not going to have enough to kind of swing this thing through, so. 22 seconds left on the current candle. You got a few minutes here. We'll give you about a minute or so, chat, for the poll. We got 500 votes, so 46% feel like we're gonna pump, 39% feel like we're gonna dump, and then 15% is regretting eating lunch. So looks like they might have the bubble guts. Let's see where we're at with likes. We got 543 likes, guys. Do me a solid. Hit the like button if you haven't already. We got about 2,200 people. We're ramping up here, going into power hour. We'll ramp up a little bit more. So trying to keep the streak alive of 1,000 likes. That'll put us at 3,000 plus for the day on the stream. So 30,626. Kind of hanging out here. 15-minute candle has about 4 minutes left, which will put us officially, into power hour. Getting some yoke. Yeah,
it's pretty aggressive.
Price action here. All right, we're gonna go ahead now and finalize the poll so you guys will see the results coming through. 46% pump, 40% dump, 14% are having a bit of an issue now with their stomach, chat. So, if you haven't already, you might want to get some Tums or antacids to keep the party alive here, going into power hour. Up to 5 accounts with Lucid, no activation, no buffer on flex accounts. 5 days of trade, come on, man, that's a deal. Same day payouts in 1 hour. I mean, I would agree with you. I'm not. Who's disagreeing with you, Wiz? Oh man.
Bull stepping in.
Yeah, you're getting some resistance, I guess I should say, from this downside momentum, guys, from the bulls, right? They are starting to push right back up inside of the range, kind of going into power hours. So
shout out to the Spurs for beating OKC.
Oh man. Yep.
Wemby.
So, hey, chat, did we not talk about OKC being in trouble against the Spurs? I mean, if I'm not mistaken, D-Money talked about that, chat, at the beginning of that series. I said that it could go possibly 7 games and that there could be an issue that the Spurs would have because, or sorry, that OKC could have. The Spurs are a scrappy team, chat. They're scrappy. So when you got a scrappy team, you got Wemby, the guy's like 7'9" or something, plays like a point guard.
Yeah.
And when he's
got heart.
Yeah, man.
He's got heart.
But what's the guy's name? We got to talk about the guy. What's his name? Chef. What? Holmgren? Is it Holmgren? Chef? What's
Chet?
Chet, guys. Yeah. I feel bad for him, man. He's getting a lot of heat.
Son.
He's getting a lot of heat right now.
Wemby, shut him down for sure.
All right, so we are kind of ramping up. You got about 40 seconds for power hour. What is it going to bring, chat? That's the question. $30,660 had the rejection. Now we're getting a bit of a pullback. So this is where it's easy to get chopped if you're not just kind of being patient. You know, maybe you're one of those people that you're trying to short it from the top of the range here, figuring that we're going to have a pullback, and then that was just a trap to trap the bulls up here at 644, and then we pull back down. Now we get a flush, right? Remains to be seen. New 1 hour candle opening up here, guys. We're in power hour, and unfortunately the massacre is going to be shown here for D Money, but you gotta love it. I mean, what do? You go back into the corner and you lick your wounds. You come back the next day, chat. So let's see how this thing updates. Shorts are looking pretty aggressive here.
Yep.
To the downside, guys.
Yep.
There's the update, so you guys can see it. I'm toast here, guys. Down almost 5K. So shout out to Cam. He got it. He got it in the bag, guys. I won't be able to come back from that. So shout out to, I don't know if he's still in the chat, but it's very unfortunate for me here. Let a runner run. I think I was down like 4 grand on a runner, guys. So there's no way to come back. There's no way to come back from that. Not with a couple hours left. So shout out to Cam. He's gonna win. He got me on lock here, so he'll get the 5K. So unfortunately, D Money's no longer in the Grand Cup here, chat. Oh man, but you got to share the good with the bad, so that is it. You can't win them all, guys. You can't win them all. You're not always going to get it right. So Fire.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh man, then he said no. Yeah, man. You know what's crazy, guys? And it shoulda, woulda, coulda. So I don't want it to come off the wrong way. I was up like $1,500, and I kept pushing, not thinking it would be enough because I saw his previous like rounds, and I should have just stayed put at 1,500. That would have put pressure on him, right, for that first update at 12, and then I could have saw how we updated at 3, and then I could have pushed more if I needed, but I didn't play it smart. So done data. Did you make 5K twice? No, I won 5K for knocking out Morgan, Joy Morgan, and then I'll probably win like $400 or something, guys. I don't know, for making it to this round, but that's it. So unfortunately, yeah, that's it. I got my first 5K payout. Thank you, D Money. Thomas, hey, congrats. I'm happy for you, man.
Shout out to Thomas, man. Congrats.
Hey, D Money, use code PW down. Yeah, right. The good thing is, I mean, the 5K that I picked up, guys, obviously I can kind of rack up on some accounts if need be, but shout out to Cam, man. D Money, GG, brother, really thought I was cooked last night after gold. Nah, Cam, you got it, man. Congrats. I'm happy for you, man. So I don't know if you were in the chat. I was giving you props, so congrats to you, brother, on the 5K.
Oh, he's here?
Yeah, he's in the chat, yeah.
Nice.
All right, so price is kind of pushing back up here, forming some kind of crazy wick. And what I'm referring to, guys, is the 1 hour chart, right? So you would kind of figure that this new 1 hour candle pushes up, forms some kind of top wick. Even if they're going to push price lower, maybe we get a bounce first to the upside, right? So if I take off the box, you'll be able to see it a little clear. A lot of times you will get that retest of, you know, deeper into the candle's wick, previous candle's wick, and then you get the expansion lower to the downside. So let's see how this plays out. So Cam, I said all that to say this, man. I said all the nice words to say this. Hey, let me get a loan because oh man.
Somebody said tomorrow Javier and Cam will be streaming at the BDH.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You can lose them all. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's hard. It's hard to come back on one contract, guys. If you take a massive loser, right? I mean, you gotta kind of. That's just what it is. D-Money, I have good and bad news. Took my first payout today thanks to you. $3,600 on 2 Lucid accounts, but blew both accounts after with over 9,000 profits on each. Lost 18,000 in profits, man. Yeah, it happens, guys, right? You can't. So, chat, you got to understand that it's part of the game. You guys saw me today. I could not, right? I was up 1,500 on my account and could not, hold it, right? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah. I could have locked myself. There's a lot of things, right, that I could have did, but the reality is my balance is the balance. So all you can do is shake it off. Tomorrow's another day, right? I mean, the good thing is you got payouts. So if you took 9,000 in payouts, I mean, or sorry, 3,600 in payouts. The good news is you're able to bounce back.
Yeah.
Right? So just think about that, right? I mean, realistically, you made $3,600. Yeah, it sucks to see your balance kind of dwindle, and I get it, chat, because I say that all the time. You're gonna lose some accounts. That's just what it is. So, but what would be worse? You didn't get the payout and you lost the accounts, or you got the payouts and you lost the accounts, right? So that's it. It happens, chat. You're gonna lose some accounts. You're not gonna be your best self on every day. I mean, that's just. If it was that easy, guys, right? A lot more people would be getting payouts.
Everyone would do it.
Just gotta keep that in mind. Congrats to you though on the payout. Be proud and come back fighting tomorrow. TradeFi gives you enough. I could use some over here, or I'll buy the shoes behind you any day. Yeah, I know, right? Oh man, 20%er. Oh man, this guy Cam, don't be putting D-Money's business out in the streets, sir. Pocket watch, we got some pocket watchers in the chat. Make no mistake about it, Cam. We can't be kind of shooting out percentages and all that stuff here. What's for dinner tonight? I have no idea, guys. To be honest, I got my daughter, so we will find out. I have no idea though. So you guys feel free to drop some options in the chat for dinner. Nah, dude, Brave called Cam a 20%er. Oh yeah, I got you. Nice. Hey, congrats to Cam. You got it, man. Hey, I hope you go all the way, man. Cam, hope you win the whole thing, brother. That'd be crazy if you pull in 200 racks. So congrats to you on that. Can't wait for the next one though, chat, right? I know there'll be a next one coming up, so obviously looking forward to that one. How'd your daughter's surgery go? It got pushed back, guys. The surgery got pushed back, so I guess they overbooked the doctor or something. So it's coming up on the 24th. Yeah, it's supposed to be on the 24th, if I'm not mistaken. So the good news is she's been breathing a lot better. Thanks for inquiring on that, by the way, chat. So she's been breathing a lot better, chat. She basically, she has a Flonase that I give to her at night. And it takes like 2 weeks. What I didn't know is that it takes 2 weeks for that to kick in, chat. So when we first were given, I was giving it to her. I'm like, man, is this thing working? Because she's still waking up crying in the middle of the night. And it seems like it works. Right. The trick is you give it to her right before she goes to bed. And it seems to work a little bit better. No, not tonsils. She's getting her nasal passages enlarged, guys, because I guess they're super small and it's not draining out mucus. So when she gets congested, you can hang it up. It's a nightmare. So D-Money, do you think this nonstop uptrend could be because there is an influence of new traders? I've only been trading for about 5 months, and all the long time traders say that they never saw this. No, I mean, I think we're witnessing Trump's full wrath here, guys, when it comes to the market, and I think that we're going to only head higher. I'm just being honest. So over time. So I was talking to Miguel at the barbershop. Shout out to my barber, Miguel. And I was telling him the same thing, chat, that make no mistake about it. I think Trump wants this thing to continue. So 31,000, how high? I think we had Brett here on Friday, and we talked about the possibility end of the year, 40,000 or higher could be in the cards, right? I mean, I think. Obviously, I don't know, chat. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to provide financial advice, but I'm just kind of throwing it out there that I don't see this slowing down. Use some VIX. Yeah, we've used VIX before. Nameless art. Obviously, my daughter's half Dominican, guys. So if you're Dominican in the chat, you know that VIX is a very popular remedy for a lot of things, right? So so obviously, we've been using that, but it got to the point where even the VIX was not working, chat. So we had to take her to the ENT.
Yeah, growing up, we used that a lot. My mom would put that on me for everything. I'd break my ankle, she'd put Vicks on my ankle.
Yeah. Hey, Dominicans, bro. Hey, you break your leg, put some Vicks on it.
Yeah, right.
It's like it's gonna heal right up. Hey, it might take 2 years to heal, but it's gonna heal right up. Put some Vicks on it. So everything is the Vicks, guys. It is. I had to tell the baby mama, I'm like, listen, like why is Vicks the remedy for everything? I mean, it's like, I'm not just, I'm not throwing shade at Dominican people, guys. Obviously, my daughter's half Dominican, so because it's the same thing with black people, guys. There's a joke that black people basically Robitussin is right. Anything that goes wrong with black people, guys, right? You put some Robitussin on it. You know what I mean? You break your leg, pour some Robitussin on it. It's the same thing.
That's funny.
So. All right, so where are we sitting now? 30,645. That Tussin, yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you are in the chat, Chris Rock had a whole set on that. Yeah, Sleepy Mocha. Yep. Pour some Robitussin on it. Everything's good. Old school people, guys, they believe in now, I'm not saying that some of that stuff doesn't work, and I know that Vicks does work.
Yeah.
Right. So, but when it gets to the point where she's waking up crying and she's covered in the Vicks, guys, clearly we had to go to the ENT.
Yeah.
D-Money, try intake breathing, magnetic nasal strips. I mean, is that allowed for toddlers? And I'm only saying that because I don't know, chat. So I don't know. This is my first time having to deal with this, obviously. So I don't know, what's gonna happen. So a little nervous about the surgery. I know Denny said that his cousin, I think, if I'm not mistaken, who's an adult, guys, by the way, had the surgery. So obviously I think it's better that she gets it now versus later as she gets older, because I heard it only gets worse and they might have to break bones. Like if you get older, they may have to break bones for it to be effective. So I'm not trying to deal with that. We might as well get it now. D-Money, what hours are you doing this week? Yeah, it should be the same schedule, chat. So be back obviously tomorrow at 9 a.m. Yeah, see, that's what Denny's saying, right? His cousin had the surgery, so. So yeah, same schedule tomorrow, guys. We'll be back at 9 a.m. In the morning, right? So right now, you got price kind of hanging out here, right above the 14 EMA. Nobody's really made a decision yet. And when I say nobody, I mean between the Bulls and the Bears, guys, right? That's what it looks like. It's kind of like a battle. going on. So if you map out the range that we're kind of stuck in, I hate to say it, but we're still stuck, right? Haven't got solid movement either direction. So something's coming, something's building, chat. Just got to be patient here. About a 35-point range that we're stuck in at the moment. You are natural at being a commentator and an inspiration as a trader. Oh man, I appreciate it. Guys, don't make me cry on here. So, got Javier here. You can't be crying. See, when there's no visitor, chat, you're able to kind of cry and, like, you know, put your head on an angle, and the tear will not drop, right? But when you got a visitor here, they're gonna see the tear. Make no mistake about it. So there's no way for me to cover that, chat. So don't make the money cry. Gotta hold it in.
I don't judge, man. I don't judge. You gotta let it go. Let it go.
Let it go. Javier will console you. Yeah, Jason, we're gonna give you a timeout. D-Money's already a little sensitive, guys. We lost. We're gonna lose the Tradeify contest here. So any kind of shade thrown at D-Money here, make no mistake about it. The only thing I can do is give you a timeout to make myself feel a little better. So you got a 1-minute timeout for violating here. So that's what it is.
D-Money's about to go on a timeout spree right now.
I'm crying over losing my new take profit account. Yeah, I mean, you can't cry about it, man. I mean, I'm joking around, guys. I hope you're not crying if you lost an account. I mean, the reality is that it's gonna happen, guys, and sometimes you just don't get it right. I mean, it doesn't matter how long you've been trading. It doesn't matter, right? You can leverage the time frames you want to leverage, whatever. Sometimes you're just not going to get it right, guys, or you leave a runner. Like in my case today, chat, I typically don't do that, but I did it today, and it didn't, and it clearly didn't work. So maybe the drop is coming now, right? I mean, because we're not going anywhere, so yeah. We're not going up, chat. So maybe the drop that I was looking for is coming now. I'm not sure. You won't learn or be better without losing? Oh, yeah. I mean, you're 100% correct on that. I mean, you're 100% correct. More pullback here to the downside. Back towards the bottom of the box, guys, which is, you know, it's been happening. So, and maybe we go nowhere, right? I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe we go nowhere kind of going into the close. Let me double check. Let me double check earnings really quick, chat, to see if there are any companies that are reporting kind of after the bell, because that could be the holdup with price. A lot of times that's the case, right? You got a big company kind of reporting. All right, so today it looks like I don't see. You only have 3 today after the bell, chat. And let me see. All right, you got Hewlett Packard is reporting after the bell at 4:05, and you have Hive that's reporting as well. So, but that's it.
Where are we going?
Hewlett Packard, yeah, that's what I was saying, right? HP is reporting after the bell, chat. Will that give us some volatility? We don't know. It's a possibility. Never got a payout yet. I was on my first funded and lost it. RIP. Yeah, unfortunately it happens, man.
Won't be the first. Won't be the
can't,
last.
Yeah, it won't. Unfortunately, it won't be the last one you lose. But the reality is, what can you take from it? Right, and I think that's good. We're talking about mentorship week this week, guys. What can you take from it? Right, what did you do? Like, did you hold a runner? Right, and you normally don't. That's not part of your typical trading plan. Did you size too big? Did you not have a stop loss? Right, there's a lot of things that you can probably reflect on. Did you could you not accept that you were wrong on the direction of the market, right? Maybe the market was pushing higher and you kept thinking that it had to drop, basically, right? You're picking a top. And that wasn't the play today because we got rapid expansion almost up to 700, guys. I mean, you are looking because, like, why, if we're going to go higher, why are we rejecting off the 14 here, right?
Yeah.
It kind of feels like we are in for some downside stepping in, guys. So,
Yep.
You had the highs up here, lower high, rejection off the 14 EMA. Does this candle now push down and take us lower? 15-minute chart, just consolidation. Got to be mindful of that. And a lot of times after these big moves, guys, so if you kind of map out, when we say big moves, what are we talking about? So the ORB candle's low here at 9:30 was from 30,309.50, chat, right? We got that level mapped out. So if you map it out to the highs, I mean, that's almost 400 points. Recovery right back up, right? So you've had that push, and we know that the previous daily candle was bullish, and we formed that bottom wick, and then we just expanded higher. So the question is, do the bulls have enough energy to continue this swing here, or are we going to get some kind of deeper retracement ahead lower? So 321, you got HP reporting after the bell. We will see. If you're gonna lose, you might as well go in hard and see what happens. Yeah, I agree. But I mean, it's hard when you got one contract, chat. If you trade one contract and you got limited time left for the market to kind of do its thing, and you've had some selling pressure in the market, as well as right before 9, right at 950 down, right, and then now you got the expansion higher. This has just been basically a push higher, retracement, push higher, retracement, push higher, retracement, and now we're consolidating. That's what I'm looking at on the 5-minute chart. So it's been kind of like every dip right now has been an opportunity to get long, and off of the lows, basically higher lows. You can see it here. Lows down here, higher low, higher low.
D, before you started streaming here, would you usually trade the power outer, or?
Nah, not necessarily, man. It would be more of, to be honest, that market open, but
Yeah.
Depending on my schedule, retail hours, it would basically be kind of depending on that. So if I had a closing shift, because the store manager has to close at least once a month, and actually, I take that back. It started off at once a month, then they went to once a week. So if it was my closing night, obviously, I would try to get that trade in the morning. But if I had to work and I was busy, my schedule, maybe my boss was coming into the store, or a regional manager or something was coming into the store, then, I would just take trades whenever I could, man. It's hard, Chad. I know it's hard because I know there's people out there right now that's grinding and you're trying to get trades in. I've been there, man. It is not easy sometimes, right, to kind of squeeze them in. So, but I prefer obviously the morning session.
Yeah.
Just because of the volatility.
Yeah,
typically.
Me too.
Yeah. Do you want to just go short for the rest of the session? You can still win. Yeah. I mean,
if the market goes down.
is that what the move is? I mean, I would love us to get a crazy drop here, chat. Make no mistake about it. I would love a bazooka down. I mean, the 1 hour candle looks bearish with a long top wick. So you would be expecting, a possible retracement, but you got 35 minutes left on the current candle and we haven't flushed yet, right? We've already put in that top wick up here, guys. Current 1 hour candle, right? It has the top wick already put in, but can we flush McGush? That's the question.
Flush McGush.
But it does look like we are having a hard time kind of gaining momentum out of here, right? To the upside as of yet. Lower high. You look here, lower high.
Javier, did you make any money today? Yeah, I was able to make some money. Took a couple trades earlier in the AM session.
You think it'll pull back the 15-minute time frame, Tony? Yeah, I mean, as long as we can hold. It's not as, when you look at the 15-minute chart, the 15-minute chart is not as clear as the 1 hour, because the 1 hour chart looks horrible, right? See how the 1 hour chart got no top, basically no body now, guys? The body's like non-existent. So if I take off the box for you to look at, you see how it got like no body? So that's bearish, right? Like it's hard to want to get long here. So I think, yeah, I mean, if we can kind of keep this momentum going here on the 1 hour chart, then I think we're going to get a deeper retracement back towards 536, right? Or maybe even lower. Problem is that we're just kind of bouncing back and forth here, guys, right? There's no real conviction yet. You know, you would figure that with the 1 hour candle looking like this, why can't we flush, right? What's holding us up? So maybe it just delayed because there's time left in the 1 hour candle. Make no mistake about it, guys.
Yeah.
Right? You got 33 minutes left on that current candle. So I like what I'm seeing there. The 15 minutes to me is not as clear. It just kind of looks like a bunch of chop.
Yeah.
30-minute chart looks basically the same as the 1 hour chart. So you would not want to see us back above 656, guys, right? I would not want to see us, if I'm a bear, back above 656, because that means that the previous candle high got broken and we could be looking to head higher. Cam is simply going to copy trade the money, huge disadvantage. Whether he did or not, I mean, well, if he caught, you know, it is what it is, guys. I had my opportunity to be green, and I didn't hold it. So I mean, that's on me. It's not on Cam. So congrats to Cam for the money, for the 5K. It does look bearish on a 1 hour. Yeah, I agree, Tony. Right, that 1 hour looks bearish. It's just a matter of us kind of keeping this thing going. You got Warbucks accounts, guys. Instant light accounts, $52. You're able to get started with equities as well for as cheap as $36, guys, for a 5K account. So use the code PW. You guys know the vibes. If you want to trade equities and crypto, Warbucks has you covered with both, chat. So make no mistake about it. Come on, I'll fall asleep. Yeah, I mean, it's just sometimes sometimes this price action, chat, you get this after big moves. I mean, there's not much you can do about it. So but clearly sideways action. Gonna be another one that moves after 4. Yeah, but you know what's funny, guys, is that if you rock out with D-Money, you know, especially in the afternoon session, that we've seen this multiple times where price just kind of falls asleep, chat. And you either trade what's in front of you, or you wait for momentum to kind of step in. And a lot of times you're able to capitalize on those moves. So that's just what it is, right? Price has clearly decided to slow down here for something, kind of building up for something here.
We finally get that drop.
Yeah, man. So we got you on here. So you got 30 minutes left for the regular hours, right? So first day of mentorship so far, what do you think? Takeaways, etc., man.
It's been great, man. It's been great. You know, nice to have you here and be able to just personally ask you questions and not have to type it in and hope for see if you read it. But it's been good, you know, your explanations of when I asked you what you're looking for in a short, when we were talking about the EMA break and then maybe like a retest. You know, in this case, obviously, it's just been in a range sense. Yeah, just looking at the market and getting more clarifications. It's been good, man.
Yeah, man. Tomorrow, guys, we got obviously some more things on the agenda here that we'll cover. It's Tuesday. So let's see what we got scheduled here for day 2. Yeah, so tomorrow's day 2 chat, we will be digging into more of market structure, uptrend, downtrend, ranges, support and resistance in detail, kind of looking at candlesticks in detail, guys, right? So we'll do a lot of that. We'll kind of talk about the differences between the sessions as well. We know we got an Ages session overnight in New York, so we'll kind of deep dive into that a little bit and kind of see where that takes us, chat. So every day you're going to have something different that we're going to talk through. So you want to make sure that you are here as we say that. We got to break to the bottom of the range. You got to love it. So there's a break. Is that enough to kind of get the party started to the downside? This is the level, right? So if we can get momentum kind of going, you are looking for that 580. Now that level, chat, that's basically kind of lines up with the 50 EMA on a 5-minute chart. That's the first level of interest. We know that lower 500s, I was short from there earlier, right, and got burned. So will they retrace? You know, it'll be funny if they retrace this whole move now, guys, to the downside, right? Wouldn't that be hysterical? Back towards 462, the ORB. So the sad part is, I don't think that would be enough. Would that be enough for D-Money to? Yeah, that's only 143 points. So yeah, wouldn't be. I need a flush. I need our Red to come out and say something crazy, chat. Just come out and say something crazy, like you got video footage of Trump picking his nose or something. Something drastic needs to come out, because if not, you know, you can hang it up for D-Money for the tournament. But
so we can get some follow through here.
Yeah. So somebody wants to know, am I looking at shorts? Yes, guys. Right. So got the map, got the box mapped out there for you, literally, right? So where you're looking at price to go, right? If momentum kind of picks up here, you're looking at 580 to the downside, chat. All right, there's 30,601. And that 580 level is coming from the 50 EMA, guys. So that's why I'm getting that level, right? That would be the first level of interest here. There's 596.
It's the 14 EMA on the 15-minute and Asia highs.
Yeah, so the 15-minute chart, you got room here to the 50 EMA. That's what Javier's talking about. 30,500, guys. 530 actually would be the level, right? But you got to get past 580 first. And a lot of times you'll get a reaction on the 5-minute chart to EMA. Obviously, you got to get past that to go lower. So that's why that's an area where I'm kind of watching here, chat. This over to 580. So 580 would be the level here. You're at 590, so about 10 points from here. Could be in play if the momentum continues here, chat. Make no mistake about it. All right, there's 586. So getting really close to that 584, 50 EMA tap here. You got within 2 points of basically or a point and a half of the 50 EMA. So if you took the short there, you got paid. So drop a W in the chat if you took the short, guys. I think there could be more kind of brewing here. This thing has been holding up for a while, right? So let's see if they yoke it or if they kind of flush McGush. But I think there's more to the downside here coming. And that's looking at the 1 hour chart, guys. You can see on the 1 hour chart, right, that we had that long wick kind of dug into the previous candle's body, and then you got the rejection. On micros, it hit 50 exactly. W, nice. You nervous, D? Nervous about what? I already took the L, guys. The tournament's over. I literally showed you guys the chart. There's nothing to be nervous about now, right? There's no pressure. Hey, at least I bagged 5K. So I will take that any day, chat, and wait for the next tournament. That's it.
Yes, sir.
But there's 584. 30,584. Looking for the bottom of this box, right? 578 could get tapped, but that's your 50 EMA got hit, guys. So that was the original kind of like TP area, right? That you would expect to at least get tapped on the 5-minute chart if we're going to continue to the downside, and it got hit. So if you listen to the money, you got paid. I'm still holding it, very nervous. LOL. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with trailing your stop. I mean, right? You got to be smart. So if you're up on the trade, guys, there's nothing wrong with trailing your stop. All right, so we got you covered for MOC here, chat, right? Because you got less than 11 minutes left. So I just dropped a poll in the chat. Let's see how you guys are feeling here, right? You had the 50 EMA tap. You had to push right back up. But let's see how you guys are feeling kind of going into MOC. We know, chat, that a lot of times that last 10 minutes of power hour candle kind of closing out, you get some volatility. So will that be the case today? So I see the question somebody wanted to know, what do I mean about digging into the previous candle's wick? So if you look at the 1 hour chart, if I take the box off, the consolidation box, so this 1 hour candle opened up, it pushed up and dug into the previous body's candle, right? The candle's body, previous candle's body, and then it pushed down. So needed to push up and form a top wick, and now you would have to think that there is more kind of selling pressure starting to kind of step into the market here, guys, to the downside, right? Because you're going by the higher time frame. So the higher time frame 14 EMA kind of matches up with 30,536, which is the daily candle level that we talked about from Friday's daily candle high, as well as the 14 EMA sitting at 530. So that could be a level. If we start to kind of sell off here with momentum, it could be headed even lower here, chat. That's what I'm looking at, right? So when I say digging into previous candle's body, it is simply looking at the previous 1 hour candle's closure as an example. If you notice how the current candle pushed up, it has a top wick of approximately 25 points, and then you got the selling pressure that stepped in. So all that selling pressure, guys, was that wicky wick action we had. So if I map out, see if I kind of draw this out, and then I go back to the 5-minute chart, that was all of this right here, right? Kind of like wicky wick action before the move to the downside. So that was, in simpler terms, that was simply a retracement to go lower, chat. That's it. Reversal from the bottom of flag and channel violently incoming. It could. I mean, something's coming. Somebody wanted me to talk through the EMAs, guys. That was later on in the mentorship, but we'll kind of cover that, right? So the EMAs are, by the way, these are discretionary, guys. You make your decision on, your settings. I know there's a lot of talk. People are like, oh, the 921, 1450. I use the 1450 and 200, chat, right? And the reason why is because they tend to work well with the higher time frame, right? And how I trade. So I typically don't go lower than a 5-minute chart. So I use the EMAs as confluence. So you guys can kind of notice when price picks up in momentum and it's a nice trending market. So like how we had the upside kind of market kind of stepping in here, you had higher highs, higher lows, etc., guys, right? You got a high, retracement, higher high, retracement, higher high, retracement. So when price is moving like that, higher highs and higher lows, guys, the EMAs are going to be very well respected, right? So you're looking for, in this scenario, since it's bullish, you would have been looking for a bullish EMA cross with the 14 crossing over the 50 EMA, which occurred here at about 11:15, and then you got a pop right to the upside. So you got the bullish EMA cross, you got a lot of momentum stepped in. When price gets back to the EMAs, guys, a lot of times you will get a reaction for the uptrend to continue, right? And that's what happened here. You had a retracement at 12:15, and then you had the bull step right back in and take us higher, right? Retracement to the 14, price went higher. Retracement to the 14, and then you can see here, price pushed up higher. So that's just an example on the bullish side. As we kind of move throughout the week, obviously you'll have some examples on the bearish side as well, guys. So when you see the bullish EMA cross, EMAs are very well spread apart. That tells you that there's a strong trend. And a lot of times when price closes below, in this example, like the 14 with a momentum candle, that could be the signal that the trend is shifting to the downside. And you notice how the EMA, guys, notice how this EMA is now pointing down. So over here with the cross, they were all pointing up, right? Kind of telling you that there's a lot of momentum to the upside. So now prices, the EMAs are currently pointing down, and you're getting some selling pressure stepping into the market. So
drop.
So we'll see how this plays. You got less than 6 minutes going into MOC. D-Money, are you participating in tomorrow's last round? Yeah, actually, tomorrow's not the last round, chat. This thing goes to like, I think the second week of June. I mean, so, but no, I am not. I'm going to be eliminated today, guys. Not my obviously best performance. So, try to play catch up. All right, didn't think I had enough at 1,500 in profit and kept pushing the gas and left a runner, and that runner turned out to be a massive loser, chat. So I will not be in tomorrow's next round. So shout out to Cam. He got the bag. So he'll be $5,000 richer. Can't win them all. All right, we're going to give you about 30 seconds left, guys, and we'll finalize the poll here for MOC, up or down, or choppity chop. So right now, 48% feel like we're going to dump. You got 34% feel like we're going to pump, and 17% feel like it's going to be some chop chop. We're going to have stream tomorrow or not, just asking. Well, I mean, yeah, we're rocking out tomorrow at 9 a.m. chat. Don't you worry, we got you covered. Gonna have to go home and ice my wounds and come back. So, but it'll be crazy if we get a dump fest here, kind of going into, right? And sometimes that's just how it is, guys. But either way, you know, shoulda, woulda, coulda doesn't get it done. So, but I do like the rejection that I'm seeing right now. Right now we're back below the 50, guys. So like I said, this would be an area that you're targeting here. That daily level. If the momentum continues. Less than 3 minutes for MLC. Contest has been fun, but excited to see D-Trade is on accounts again. Yeah. MLC could give us that final pump today. It could. I mean, you got HP coming up here at 405. At least that's the time that they have listed, chat. Doesn't mean that that's going to be the time that they report, right? A lot of times there's some kind of delay or whatever. So, but it says 405. That's their listed time. Quick question. Why are you so about the Tradeify account? It's just competition, guys. Yeah, there's real money on the line, chat. Did you not see that I took out $5,000 last week? Right? So it is definitely real money on the line. So you had a chance to win $200,000. All right, so somebody said the music was too loud. So, no, he's already out. He's already out. Is not? Yeah, it's always funny that, you know, MOC Boros only trades.
It's a good one.
Music is okay. Music is not too loud. Yeah. It's crazy, man. There's always... All right, so let's see what happens, guys. I got the levels mapped out. You guys see it. We're in MOC. A lot of times, MOC is that last 10 minutes of the 1 hour candle closing out for power hour. You get some volatility in one direction. So will that play out here? We're gonna find out. Got the box mapped out for a potential target area, chat. 30,536 could be the level of interest if we flush Magush or lower. Just kind of feel like, were they propping this thing up, kind of waiting for the close, chat, just to take the money out of the Grand Cup?
Dang.
Because we've had nothing but selling pressure now, right? So off of that 690 area. Got the buy like Friday Ridge. Yeah, either way, guys, if I don't get it done, I appreciate you guys. Ton of messages on IG and X chat in regards to support, just kind of moving through the tournament. So I don't take that for granted, guys. I honestly really appreciate it. So either way, right? So, and shout out to Cam if you know he's gonna pull it off here. So congrats to him for bagging the 5K, guys. Getting a bit of kind of like selling pressure, stepping in, but then a push right back up. You got less than 8 minutes. Why didn't you sort the rest of the session as a Hail Mary? Yeah, because it kept going. So to be honest, you know what's crazy, chat, is that there's no, you can hold it, right? There's really no loss limit. You got the whole balance, but the reality is that, you know, once I came back to the chart and I saw I was down like $4 grand, I'm like, nah, like I'm just closing it off. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is, right? So tomorrow I'll be back with Javier for day number 2, chat. 9 o'clock. Make sure you are here.
Tune in.
And we will see what we can get into. So got a lot of things on the agenda, and we'll see how this price action kind of plays out tomorrow.
I heard D Money's buying lunch tomorrow, guys.
Oh, man. PW has the race this week, chat. Right, he's literally in Mexico for the Baja 500. So this is race week. Last week was pre-run, so I would imagine PW will be back in the mix at some point next week, chat. So just stay tuned. Make sure if you're new to the channel, you are subscribed and hit the notification bell. You get an alert while we're live. Great show, guys. Javier, you did very well. You look like a natural and super comfy online. Wow.
Who said that?
Hey, they gave you some props there, man.
Shout out to who said that?
Oh, he's hunting for
whoever said that. Shout out to them.
Big Brawley man.
I appreciate that.
Big Brawley. Thanks as usual, D Money. Hey, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks, guys. Good stream. Hey, I really appreciate it. So more rejection here. Like I said, I got a level mapped out in mind, chat. So just be mindful. Less than 10 minutes, you got HP reporting as well. So could have been a big old, basically just retracement, kind of fake out to kind of trap some people. And then now we get the downside momentum kind of stepping in. And that's clearly what at the moment is happening. So
Javier, great voice. Thank you, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was Big Brawley, man. Big Brawley said he loves that voice, sir. He loves your voice. Shows no matter how good you are in this game, there are always lessons to be learned. Even in defeat, D-Money spitting sauce. Thanks, D-Money. Oh, yeah, Fitz Trader. Yeah, I'm still going to spit the sauce, guys. Make no mistake about it. Because the thing is that, you're not, it's just being realistic, right? I had fun. I'll say that. I had fun kind of trending here, right? Making some positive, I guess, strides in the tournament. But, today was not the day for me. So good thing is there'll be another one coming up per Brett Simba, right? That's what he said last Friday. So make no mistake about it. D-Money will be fired up for that one. I don't know how what that entails, guys, but I'll definitely try to put my best foot forwards. Make no mistake about it. So, all right, there it is. Price 30,558. Getting some bearish momentum stepping into the market. Notice the size of this 1 hour candle, guys. Right? You see how that's, people want to talk about momentum. What are we looking at? What are we talking about when we're mentioning momentum? This is what we're talking about, guys. This is what you like to see. Strong bearish candles.
Putting in a nice lower lows.
Yeah, lower lows, lower highs, kind of printing here, right? So
EMA's being respected.
just going to run out of time here to kind of claw back, unfortunately, but what a ride. How many rounds are in the competition, Raf? I think 9. It's like crazy, man. There's a lot of rounds, by the way, chat. I mean, I don't know. There's like 9 rounds. So yeah, I mean, it's I looked at it. I had to look twice. But it makes sense because there's so many people, right? So there has to be some kind of elimination to kind of take place. All right, so if you haven't already, guys, do me a solid, hit the like button. Looks like we were hanging out at like 646 likes. Now we're at 771. We got 2,000 people rocking out here, guys. Less than, we need 229 likes. D-Money's pretty good at math here. So do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed, you know the vibes. D-Money, you're a complete gentleman, and you always show us how to win and lose with grace. Yeah, I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, I mean, hey, guys, shout out to Cam. I'm happy for him, man. He got picked up 5K, so congrats to Cam for that. I mean, you know, got to give him props. He got it done. D-Money didn't get it done, guys. I mean, that's just that's today. I didn't get it done. That's just what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna shy away from that. So shout out to Cam. Do you think Jerome ended up on green today? Oh man, I highly doubt that Jerome Chad has ever had a green day. So I'm just being honest with you. If you're putting money on Jerome, you are highly mistaken, Chad. So I don't know what planet you are. I'm aware that he has some fans out there and people are rooting for Jerome, but I think you're doing yourself a disservice by putting, giving to Jerome too much credit here. So all right, here's 4 o'clock. And the question is going to be now, right? You got HP coming up here. At 4:05, guys, in about 5 minutes. So I'm definitely going to wait to kind of see how that prints, right? So Javier, while we're kind of waiting, any last words, man, to kind of wrap up the stream for day one?
Man, honestly, I'm just excited to be here in the BDH. I'm so excited to be here. It was an honor to meet D-Money, man. You do so much for the community and for people like us that are beginner traders, man. We've learned so much from you as far as just, market structure and market analysis and just being humble in general, man. You're a very humble person and I really look up to you in that way, man. So
oh man,
it's an honor to meet you, man, and just so excited for what this week's got us, for what this week brings, and yeah, man, just excited. Stoked.
Yeah, man. I appreciate the kind words, man. I'm happy that you're here. Looking forward to the rest of the week as well. So rest assured, chat, we got a lot of things to cover throughout the week. We got 4 days left, right? Just got the party started today. So make sure you're here, tuned in. We're going to keep the party rolling, and looking forward to it. So you got HP coming up here at 4 or 5. That's what we're waiting for, guys, to see if we get some kind of flush McGush here. Continuation to the downside, right? You got about 3 minutes and 20 seconds left for them to report. Thank you, D-Money. You heavily multitask with grace. Hey, thanks for the kind words. I definitely try. So did you set 536 as your interested point because there was price before the news? No, that's actually, so if you look at the daily level, guys, for Friday's high, it was actually that's the high, right? 30,536. So I mapped out Friday's daily candle high, and that would be a level that you figure that if we're going to continue to the downside, chat, that it could get hit, right? So that's why that level is mapped out. Less than 2 minutes, 30 seconds left.
If I'm going to meet Jerome, I don't know, man. I have no idea. Just know if he comes, there might be some hands involved because he owes me some lunch money. Asked me for some money and never came back.
Black Core Media 2858? You should feed this guy hot dog. Yeah, we're gonna give you a timeout. So enjoy the timeout there for being very descriptive there. You're definitely gonna get a 5-minute timeout. So enjoy the VIP, sir. Unreal, chat. We knew it was coming that somebody wanted to try to violate D-Money here going into the close. Right? So let me lick my wounds in peace, guys, without the corn dog references today. So crazy, man. All right, so you got less than a minute and 20 seconds. We're kind of waiting to see if HP is going to have an impact here, chat, on the market. Kind of doing this thing, right? So let's see if we get more downside. I think below 536. Look out towards 462. 58 seconds left. 1 hour chart looks crazy right now. This current candle that just opened, guys, the sad part now is that maybe they want a top wick, right? Same thought process as earlier, chat. Now that we got a new 1 hour candle, do they want some kind of top wick being put in before expansion, continuation to the downside, right? So maybe we get some kind of push up and then possibly a drop. So we'll see how this plays out. .24 seconds left. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. Keep an eye on this candle. 7 seconds. Do we long or short here? Yeah, I'm not telling you to do either, guys. This is basically an earnings scandal. So I'm not telling you to do either one. I'm just basically saying that there's earnings coming out here at 405 for HP. So you need to be cautious of that, chat. So, and sometimes it's a bit delayed, right? And then all of a sudden you get the move. So just be aware of that, guys. You know, I'm simply stating that the 1 hour candle might need a push up first, right? Before heading lower. So we'll see. But this is not like I think we had CrowdStrike, we had Dell last week, and a few others, chat. We had a lot of volatility, right? I think it was like a 70-point move or something. This one's kind of tame, so it's not really kind of giving you drastic movement yet. And then where can they kind of fake out the most amount of people, guys, right? So had an attempt to kind of push higher, kind of failed. This is your 15-minute chart you're looking at. Got a box down here already mapped out, so. Up 12. D, you suggest to stop gaining losses, joining the market when news comes out. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. That's going to be probably a crap shot, right? Kind of flipping a coin kind of deal. So I would say definitely be cautious of news, right? To be honest. HP is up 35% now. Yeah, that's crazy. So might not have an impact here. Or much of an impact, I'll say that. So yeah, a lot of props won't let you trade news, guys. Some of them do, however. Brett Simmel was here last week. He talked about you being able to trade news with Tradeify. So some do, some don't. So, but I mean, if you're green on a day, like why, right? I guess the question would be why would you want to trade? Why would you want to trade news? But you do what you want with your accounts, chat. So, all right, we're going to call it here, guys. Think pretty good session here for day one. We'll be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock. So a lot of things to cover. Hope you guys enjoyed day one. Got a lot of things to dig into for day two. So Javier, thanks for being here, being a good sport as well.
Thank you.
We will definitely
thank you guys for having me.
Keep the party going tomorrow, guys. Right. So I think keep an eye out for the box. Right at this point. So top of the box is like 543. You're 10, 11 points away from it, chat, right? So can we hit that level, and then obviously that daily level at 534, 30,534. So could get hit. So we'll have to find out. But thank you guys for the support as always. I don't take it for granted, guys, right? I honestly don't. I know I say that all the time, but it's true. I don't take it for granted. So if you haven't already, do me a solid, hit the like button. Trying to get to 1,000 likes on the show. We'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. We are sitting at 884 likes, guys. So come on, man. We're almost there, chat, right? So we got 1,500 people here. I know there's at least 100 plus people that have not hit the like button, guys. So if you don't mind, hit the like button. We got to keep the streak alive of 1,000 likes. And that will put us over 3,000 likes for the total day, believe it or not. So which is cray with little Ray Ray.
Let's go.
Alex, it was a battle, but I made it to 3K today. Hey, I'm happy for you, man. Congrats. I'm happy for you. So we're at 951, guys. 49 more likes, and we hit 1,000. Come on, man. 49 more likes, chat. We'll be at 1,000 likes.
Hit the likes. Hit the likes.
Thanks for the consistency, D Money. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. I definitely try, guys. I wasn't consistent on my TradingPod account today, but it happens, right? So, hey, at least you get to see both sides, guys, right? It's not all you're not gonna win. I say it all the time as well. You're not gonna win every day. You're not gonna be right on point. So that's just what it is. So we hit 1,000 likes. I appreciate it, guys. That's over 3,000 for the day. So we'll call it here. We'll be back tomorrow. So until then, stay safe. If you're in South Florida, stay dry because it's been raining on and off, and it's been a little cray-cray. So looking forward to tomorrow. So you guys stay safe. It looks like the finals start on Wednesday, guys. So there's no basketball for the next 2 nights. Yeah. Been kind of used to the routine, right, where you can kind of catch it, but man, I'm going for San Antonio.
San Antonio.
I mean, but I really don't care. I mean, if the Knicks win. Yeah. So be it, because they haven't won in like 50 plus years. Yeah. Dude. So I'm
glad OKC's not in there.
Oh yeah. I just want OKC out of there, man.
Yeah.
I wanted them out of there. So
let's go.
I really, if the Knicks win, guys, I'm not opposed to it, to be honest, because they haven't won in over 50 years. So that's a feel good story as well, right? So we'll see what happens.
Definitely rooting for Wemby though. The kid's got some heart. Definitely what the league needs.
Go Knicks. Yeah. So, check out PW's videos. He posted new videos up on the page as well, guys. So, I appreciate the support. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. We gone.
Awesome.